I'll start really quick on Jack Berry. Jack Berry left the ice rather fast at the end of practice. He got a skate over his hand. It looked more serious than it was. He's going to get some stitches. He's got a little cut. No ligament damage. No permanent damage. I think actually he might be able to practice in the next couple of days. I don't know about tomorrow. He might be a little bit sore, but just a little gash on the top of his hand. But anytime you get a skate go over a glove and you see a glove go off on a goalie, it was a scary thing for all of us to see. But he's fine.
No other questions?
That might be it. Well, that was pretty scary way to end practice this morning.
Have you seen any change in the way your team's played in the third period in these last few games? You haven't been able to cash in on a lot of opportunities you've had. Is it anything different? Is it just that final piece of the scoring puzzle that hasn't gone for you?
Yeah, I don't know. I still think our strength should be getting better as the game goes along. We're playing 4 lines. I think we're a real deep team. So I'm hoping that our team understands as the game goes on, we should be getting better. Saturday's game, we didn't have a good enough push in the Omaha game there. We started the period shorthanded. We scratched and clawed to get back in it in the second, and then the third period I thought we'd have a really good push there, but starting it shorthanded and them scoring right after that power play kind of took the wind out of us, and they kept coming. They played a really good period. So I think that has to be a focus moving forward, that third period should be ours. And there's going to be every game you play in the Big Ten is going to be 2-2 or 3-3. That's the way you have to understand that the competition that we're going to play and the balance in our conference is the games are on the line in the third period, and that's when you have to be your best to be successful. 23 seconds, Jay?
More than enough.
Okay.
Brian?
Looked on Friday like your power play started to show some progress, and then Saturday, where's the power play at right now? Are you close to breaking out like you think you can?
Yep, I do. I thought it was much better over the weekend. I think we could have had some more go in for us. I think Cole had 3 posts on the power play. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. So I think we moved the puck better. I think the adjustments we made personnel-wise, we did some shifting around, kind of give ourselves a couple different units that I thought gelled pretty well together, complemented each other very well. So it's going to have to be a big part of our team. I think that's the one area, if you look at the number-wise, how we started, you thought, okay, they're off to the races with production, and they're going to be unstoppable. Obviously, teams have done a good job of fronting certain shooters, and we haven't responded and made the plays that are available to us. But, I think now with how we have it set up, we have the opportunity to get back on track and be able to be difference makers in games. That power play unit should be a difference makers in games. I mean, we had that 5-minute power play at the end of the second there. We had the 1 goal on it, on the power play. And then we took the too many men to put us, 4-on-4 for that segment there. That took a lot of momentum away from us because I really thought the power play was moving the puck well, and I think that we had them kind of flat-footed trying to figure out how to stop us. And I think once you get in the PKers' head, you have a great advantage, and I thought we were to that point, but unfortunately we took that penalty.
On the power play note, Notre Dame's always been a team that's been strong penalty killing. It seems like they give up a few chances. How do you break that? How do you create the chances, even if the passing lanes aren't there? You've talked about wanting to shoot more, and guys just getting more to the net. Is that something that they just have to get in their head, that it's okay to be more direct sometimes?
Yeah, and shooters want to shoot. I think with our unit and Wyatt was on top for lots of the first 10 games. He's got Turk on one side, he's got Cole on another side, he's got Keandre there and Linus on there, and he's thinking, okay, all these guys, how am I going to get all these guys the puck? There's only one puck out here. And I think some of his decision at the top had been unselfish in thinking, okay, I got to give it to those guys, where if he's more aggressive shooting, that opens up more opportunities for them to make plays and be more successful. So I think that's part of it. And we made some adjustments to give ourselves more opportunities to be shooters, and that will certainly have to be a big part of this weekend. Their goaltender is always good for Notre Dame, so it doesn't matter who's playing. They will allow him to see the puck. Their defensemen will clear out. They'll make it hard for you to get to the net, and that will be something that was better for sure on Friday for us as far as getting to the net front and making it harder on their goal, a big part of this series.
We're a couple seasons into Notre Dame being in the Big Ten Hockey Conference. Has it been all positive and a great advantage to have them in this conference?
I like having Notre Dame in the conference. One, their history and tradition, and the old, they were with us 30 years ago in the 70s, or maybe that's 40 years ago now, I don't know. But a long time ago, I used to come up and watch games, and I liked watching Notre Dame play. And they have the prestige of being Notre Dame. Anything athletic-wise is great for our for our team, for our sport, for I think our university to have Notre Dame on the schedule. So yes, I like their team a lot. I like what Jeff Jackson does there. I like how they run their program, and I think it's a positive thing to have in the Big Ten, yes. Do the math on that one. It's probably 40s. So was I.
The recruiting window starts Wednesday. I know you can't mention any names or anything. Do you know how big of a class this might be? It's obviously a different class than
Yep.
you've had last year and your last year,
Sure.
couple of years.
We'll have probably 6 or 7 guys sign NLIs this week. Some of them are insurance in case the players that are projected to leave do leave. We have to be in a position to protect ourselves. So there's some players that have some flexibility on whether or not they go back to play juniors next year. But we do have a couple players. I'd say we have 4 guys coming in for sure, and then we'll make decisions on a couple of the others. But I'm excited about the class. A little different, a little bit older, and they'll have their NLIs done by the end of the week.